With the results of UFC 295, these are the matchups that I believe must happen. Now, the first fight I want to discuss is between Matt Frevola and Benoit St. Denis. But I'm going to just call him St. Denis because I feel like I'm butchering his first name. But that was kind of a sleeper matchup. I didn't hear a lot of people talk about it. It was getting some buzz leading up to 295, but we had Matt Frevola on a 3-fight or 4-fight, I think 3-fight winning streak, and then Mr. Saint was on like a 4-fight finishing streak as well. And I'm not gonna lie, I had Matt Frevola winning. I thought he was gonna continue his win streak. We ultimately didn't. He ended up getting finished in a crazy head kick by Saint. Now, what I want to see next is that Saint calls out Dustin Poirier. He called out top 5. I know he's very talented, but I still feel like it's way too early to put him against the top 5 of lightweight, which is arguably the most deep stacked division there is. What I would much rather see is St. Denis go up against the winner of Dariush versus Tarzukian. Now, St. Denis is listed at rank 11 of the lightweight division. Dariush is number 4, and Tarzukian, I believe, is number 8. And him going up against the winner of that would be a good leeway into the top 10, top 5 of the division, because those two are talented guys. Dariush was about to get a title shot, lost against Oliveira, number 1 contender. And then you had Tarzukian. He debuted against the champion, the number 1 pound for pound in the division, Islam Makhachev. He debuted against him. He gave him a pretty tough matchup. It was pretty competitive. So St. Denis fighting the winner of that matchup, I feel like it would be a perfect introduction for him to the top 5 of the division. Next up, we had Jessica Andrade versus Mackenzie Dern. Right off the bat, Mackenzie Dern, what's next for her is retirement. I never want to see her fight again, because the way she was throwing punches, her grappling, fantastic. It's solid, very solid grappling, but we already knew that. Her striking is horrendous. Retirement, straight for her. Andrade, she's been going up divisions, down divisions. Really can't find her place in the division. I feel like strawweight, she's perfect at strawweight. She should stay at strawweight. She did lose against the champ of the division in Weili Zhang, but that was a while ago. She's trying to climb the rankings to get back at her. And I feel like the way to do that, perfect matchup, would just give her the number 1 contender shot against Carla Esparza. Esparza's been out for over a year now. She's kind of just holding on to the number 1 contender spot. I feel like it's not fair. Just do Andrade versus her for a number 1 contender spot to then fight for the belt. I feel like that's perfect. Next matchup we had was Sergey versus Tom Aspinall. Oh, I should have made a prediction video. I really should have, because I swear to you, I had a feeling Tom Aspinall was going to get it done. I've been saying that he is one of the most skilled heavyweights of all time. Amazing boxing, amazing footwork, amazing everything. He's a complete fighter. But I'll be honest, I did not see him finishing in the first round like that. I had it like 3rd round submission at least. Now, what's next for Tom Aspinall? It's simple. Interim belt. It usually means is you fight for the belt, to unify the belt next. If we're going to keep going off that rule set, Jon Jones is next. Now, I see the UFC's trying to make the old head matchup, double retirement matchup. Bro, nobody wants to see Stipe. I'm sorry. But I really don't want to see that matchup. I feel like everybody would much rather watch Tom Aspinall versus Jon Jones. It'll will be the most skilled heavyweight fight in history. Now, as for Sergey, he was mopping the whole division in under a minute, just running through guys. But I think what makes sense would be him versus Cyril Gane. I think would be a great matchup. That way, Cyril Gane, I feel like he needed to win one more to get back in title shot contention. And then Sergey, he could bounce back against a number 1 contender and then try to get the belt back from either it's Tom Aspinall or Jon Jones. Hopefully, if they do that matchup. But I feel like it'll be a great fight for both of their careers. It would be an exciting fight too. Then the next and final matchup we had was Yuri versus Alex. I don't like talking about this at all because I had Prohaska. I love Prohaska. And just seeing him go out like that was just, come on, man. He could have done better. But fair play to Alex. Easily one of the greatest combat sports athletes of all time. I mean, 2-division glory kickboxing champ and 2-division UFC champ. That is a easily Hall of Fame resume. But what's next for Alex is pretty simple. It's what everyone's been talking about. Him versus the former champ Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill vacated his belt, so he technically never lost it. This would be a great way to tie up loose ends. And Alex has a chance to avenge Teixeira, his mentor. He could avenge him. Now, what's next for Jiri, I believe, should be the winner of Johnny Walker versus Ankalaev, or even the winner of Jan Blachowicz versus Rakic. He's still a top 5 guy. I would love to see him get back in there and contend for the belt again. Preferably, it should be Johnny Walker versus Ankalaev. I feel like that's the number 1 contender spot right there. But you could also make the case that maybe just winning one fight would be too less to get to the title again, especially him getting finished. It wasn't even a close fight. If that's the case, then you could definitely give him the winner of Jan versus Rakic at that point. Have Walker and Ankalaev, the winner of that fight for the belt, next. And then have Jiri, have him fight the loser of Alex versus Jamal Hill. And then fight for the belt. But anyways, guys, just wanted to make a quick video about matchups I could see happening in the future. Matchups that should happen in the future post UFC 295. Like always, let me know what you guys think. What matchups you would like to see. Do you agree with my matchups? Do you think someone else should face someone else? Let me know in the comments. And I also wanted to say we hit 1,000 subscribers. 1K. That is insane, to be honest. Now, I made this channel, I believe in January of 2023. I was on and off with uploads. I stayed consistent within the month of October. Support's been crazy. The views have been crazy. Comments have been crazy. And all I can say is thank you guys. I'm going to try to stay consistent as possible. Upload more. And of course, if you guys want to see any videos, if you guys want my takes on any fighters or any matchups or anything, definitely leave them in the comments below. But like I mentioned, guys, once again, thank you so much for the support. And I'll see you guys on my next video.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?